Absolutely. As we get ready for the jump, Larry Nance Jr. in white, 22, and Rashawn Holmes for the Kings. And it'll be the Cavs bringing it across.
Well, I mean, it's a lineup that had been closing games a lot together throughout the season, but any player will tell you it is definitely different starting the game out. The ability to see the game develop in front of you so you know how you can impact it when you come in. But I know he's comfortable with this group.
Guarding the perimeter now, Broderick Thomas. Baseline finger roll good. Colin Sexton, the third-year player. How about what he did in the win against Golden State, the career-high 44 points.
Oh, he was spectacular, but I love what he did right there. He missed a call, was able to come back, have to guard me or make the call on the other end.
A three ball for Larry Nance Jr., and that one rattles in and out.
Nance was in some foul trouble last night in LA. Shortage of bigs, as mentioned, tonight for the Cavs, as Sexton got around an arm bar from Fox and gives the Cavaliers.
Second-year player for the Cavs. Kings working it around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 5, and no good for Buddy Hield. 16 points against Golden State, his 13th game in a row in double figures. As there's a pretty stroke. And the finish, Darius Garland. Holmes picks up his second foul, so he has to take a seat. And checking in, it's Chemezi Metu, 25 in black. As in the lane, it's Larry Nance Jr. with the bucket. Looking baseline, Thomas was there, and they're going to call it carry up top. Break for the Kings.
Finish, and out come the Kings. Hield again. Nance grabs the rebound.
Chemezi Metu has played here before, but he's been out with an injury, but it's just been real stagnant on the offensive end for the Kings the last two possessions.
Oh, the three ball wide open. Second quarter underway. 3-point lead for the Cavs, a low-scoring affair, and a nice idea looking for Holmes for the alley-oop, but not enough on it.
Had a game-high 18 for Cleveland, so they need to take advantage of their big man inside.
You're right. JaVale McGee, the only trade for the Cleveland. Just got him back February 21st. He was out with the ankle injury for a few games. Hield, little step across, can't get it. Sexton, how many layups has he had in this one? Very low scoring first half. And into the paint, help D coming over as Hield takes it away. It certainly is. Hield rattles it. Holmes tries to clean it up, and it's blocked. Holmes begging for the foul, not going to get it now. Slithers that pass in, but not able to finish was Thomas.
Nance posts up. Jump hook. Rebounded by Metu.
But they got the switch they wanted.
And so it's great to have someone that comes from a college background, because that's where their bread and butter is. It's about developing their programs, and she certainly did that.
Love having her on the sideline. First free throw off the mark for Nance Jr., but rattles that one home.
It's kind of helping them a little bit to go small here, because they're able to match up a little bit better with the quickness and the speed of the Kings.
Yeah, you're right. They lost some size with Allen out with the concussion, as Sexton's shot won't go.
To force the officials to have to make a call. It'd be nice for the Kings to be able to get to the free throw line a little bit more, but no matter what, guys, keep being aggressive. You see Cleveland's going to do the same thing. They've done a good job defensively trying to impose their will on the Kings.
You're right. The first half, the Kings made the push, and that made the difference. But this half, it's been the Cavs pushing the tempo, as another three not going to fall.
When some element of your game isn't working, but it's how do you make up for it? You get into the paint, you get to the free throw line. See Larry Nance Jr. getting that nice pass from Garland down the lane and the dunk.
And teams above them have been losing, as you said, so it's a perfect opportunity. You got to keep rolling, though. As the block from Holmes, Nance Jr. tried to knock it off. Davis, the second back in, number 9 for the Kings. Movement without the ball, pretty.
Of how you handle your rotations and how you use your bench, and Wade has stepped up for JB Bickerstaff tonight.
Pick and roll, Nance Jr., the miss on the jam. JB Bickerstaff in his second year as the head coach. Nance Junior muscling his way up, banks it good.
So as long as it's consistent, you just have to adjust to it as a player.
Yep, you're right. Nance Jr. can't get it. Rebound by Heald.
He was able to go there situationally before he really could take advantage of it, but it's challenging for him to be playing there with Marvin Bagley out. See Larry Nance Jr. again finding him down low for the dunk. You can see Luke Walton over there talking to the official. He's been in their ear a lot tonight. I think very frustrated in terms of what he's seeing in terms of how the game is being called. And of course, 4.5 minutes left in this game, 2-point ball game. Yeah, I think he should be in their ear. There's a lot of frustration mounting with everyone on the floor, including coaching staffs, about the officiating, it looks like. That's just another phase in his development, because before he would kind of look for passing a little bit more, but now he understands that he's got to score, and that's what opens things up for everything else. And the defensive play at that end.
Junior had Holmes all over him.